Hi, in this video you will learn how to apply blush and contour. Now, to keep it as simple as possible as well as short as possible, I'm going to start directly with the tools that you will need. And I also want to keep this one very simple, where I'm going to choose the NARS Duo, where it has the Orgasm blush in it as well as the Laguna bronzer contouring shade. Now, a contouring shade should be cool toned, and some bronzers are cool toned, and you can also use them to contour your face. But what's really important is make sure that it isn't too orange looking or too warm toned. Otherwise, you are getting confused with a warm toned bronzer, which will also warm up your face. Now, when it comes to the brushes, then I would recommend going in with two medium-sized face brushes. And so for contouring, I'm going to use a brush like this, so that I can really have a bit of control on where I'm going to apply the contour. Let's say, for example, under the cheekbones, so that I'm not going to put it on top of the cheekbones, but really get it underneath. And then for blush, I'm also going to choose a very medium-sized face brush, which can also look like this. Now, the shape of the brush itself doesn't really play a big role on how you're going to apply the product. It's more about the size, so that you can keep the control of how you're going to apply it. Now I'm going to start off with contouring so that we will achieve a natural finish also at the end. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the cheekbones. So if you have the same skin tone, for example, as I do, and you're going to choose a darker, like contouring bronzing shade, then I would recommend you using less. Less is more, less will also give you a natural finish, and it won't look like having a harsh line under your cheekbones, but if you're going to look straight ahead, it looks more like a natural shadow. And this is what we want to emphasize. And also don't forget to tap off any excess. Now I'm going to start right where the hollow is, under the cheekbones. And you can feel it with your fingers, and then this is where you're going to apply it. Start very close to the hairline and then move a little bit like forward. But we are not going to drag it too much towards the mouth area. We are going to keep it towards this line right here. Now, when it comes to the cheekbones, it's really important that you're not seeing a straight line if you're looking into the mirror from the hairline towards the mouth area. And if necessary, you shouldn't see a line at all, and you shouldn't always see a darker shadow if you're looking into the mirror at all, because this will also determine how naturally you have applied it. It's all about, if you're looking straight ahead, that it will give you that natural shadow right here where you just applied the contouring shade. This is basically the result that we want. If you can see a very strong line under your cheekbones, then you probably have applied too much. And this just can look too overdone also for the real life application. And so it's also important that you're going to use slowly circular motions to blend the product into your skin, as well as also back and forth. And now I'm also going to move on towards the forehead area. And based on the brush I've chosen, also because of the size of the brush, I'm really able to keep the control of where I'm going to apply it. And also with my forehead area, I just wanted to get the corner right here. And so if I would have used a larger brush, more like the larger the area would be where I would apply the contour, but it's not necessary. So this is why I would recommend going in with a medium size, like kind of smaller face brush if you're going to contour. And now if you need to, or if you like to, you can also move on to your chin and jawline area. So, and this is also how you can contour the face. Now, our main focus is the cheekbone, because now we are going to also apply some blush on top. But what's really important is that you shouldn't necessarily see where you have applied the contouring shade. It also just should give you the illusion that you have darkened those areas just a bit, so that it basically will take back it from the highlighting area. And this is also how you will achieve a very natural finish. Now for the blush application, I'm going to use about the same size of brush. I'm just going to dig into the blush and of course tap off any excess. Now what's really important is that you're going to start from the apples of your cheeks. So with the contouring, we start from the hairline going a little bit more forward. Now with blush, it's the opposite. You're going to start to smile so that you can see the apples of your cheeks and then blend it towards the hairline and downwards into the contouring so that you have a smoother blend basically from those two products. Now as you blended the blush also downwards, it will automatically melt into the contouring shade so that you won't have a line in between, so that those two products are really melting into each other. If you're going to keep it straight upwards and you're not really going to blend it down, you will see a line right here and it won't blend. So it's really important that you're going to start from the apples of your cheeks towards the hairline, but also keep on blending it downwards. And this way you will also get a very natural finish. Now this is basically how you can apply a blush and contour, and I want to keep it short and quick so that you're still able to try it out at home, see for yourself what will work best for you. But when it comes to the brushes, keep it a bit smaller, as then you have more control of where you are going to apply it. Now I do hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up as well as share it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!